Howdy guys, my name is Harvey. Welcome to the channel Jack and All Trades, and today we got a very special project for Memorial Day weekend. We are doing a full restoration on this brush cutter here, bush hog. Now there's cracks here and there, there's rust, blades are rubbing on top. We're going to be changing out the oil in the gearbox, put some new fresh oil in it, sharpening up the blades, doing welds on top of whatever is not welded. I'm not liking how this thing was designed, so I'm going to fix up the flaws on this bush hog. But what is really special about this project for Memorial Day weekend, for the men and women that serve this country and died protecting it, we are doing a full paint job onto this brush cutter behind me, an American flag. There ain't nothing saying putting an American flag on a brush cutter like mess with America, your ass is your ass. Piece of angle iron, thick, preferably about 1/4 inch thick. Tag it up on here and bend it. That's what we're going to do. Let me tell you, this piece is pretty heavy, ain't gonna lie. And all I'm doing is tacking it on here from the corner, from right where I'm tacking in the corner right in here. Nothing right here from the lip of the skirt, so that way it can move. You tack it, I mean, it's not gonna help you as much. But tack the corner ends off. That's pretty good tacks on this thing, let me tell you. If you tack it too much and you tack it in bad spots, you're not going to be able to get a grinder in there if you can't get it off. You're going to be cut it off, you're just going to have to wiggle it. You're probably doing the same thing, if not worse to it. This, I know I can break it off. All you do is bend it down. That took out a lot. Versus this, for what I had, that took out a lot. Tag it up again. Same thing, process repeat. back. It's morning time now. We called it quits last night around 1 o'clock after we were finished up the skirts on this brush cutter. And I went ahead and took off the wheel. What's going on with the wheel is we got a bent pin and the frame itself is bent also. So I got the wheel in the vise. I gotta take the wheel off, so I gotta take the nut out. And my idea is I'm gonna heat towards this pin that goes right in there. And the only reason I ain't replacing it, I ain't got thick enough steels to make the pin. So it's not too bad. Just gotta heat it up. Very hot. And we're gonna get started with that after we take off the wheel. I just got done letting the nut set in WD-40, and here in a bit we're gonna get her loose and start heating her up. All right, I got my big ass adjustable wrench. Now I did go to town today. I got the rest of the supplies like the chain links, for spray paint, Scotch blue tape, sanding pads for cleaning out the brush cutter, but got back, honestly. I want to get this thing going. Now, this is what everything looks like, okay? As you can see, my bars are bent. My pin is bent. So, now, I am going to put these guys in here, heat them up, bend it back. Not too much, of course, but alright guys, what I'm doing here, I was banging out the dents from where the blade will be hitting the top of the brush cutter from the inside. I managed to flatten those guys out, and the majority of them anyway, just put it like that. Now I'm going to be welding next, welding up all these cracks, and I'm going to be welding up these missing welds that I call flaws. I want all this top plate piece on this brush cutter to be completely welded, not just a weld here missing, a weld here missing. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be cleaning the surface of the weld where my weld is going to be and get the welding. After we are done welding, then I'll be getting rid of the crappy paint with the wire brush, and I'm going to be using a sander, my padded sander, which is the air tool I use. It's pretty good. And after that, blow her off, wash her off, wipe it down good, and start putting stencils on it into Star Spangled Banner. This brush cutter never did have change with it, so I am installing these for safety precaution because we do a lot of brush cutting close to vehicles, close to a road. I don't want nobody getting hurt or worse, killed. So this is why we're deciding to change. And if y'all like to watch, I am literally just welding these straight to it. I'm putting about an inch space between them, and I'm just welding them. Howdy guys, it's morning time. Got late last night on me. Now we're doing gear oil now, and I'm using gear oil, the castor oil, and it's a actual limited slip. I'm using 80W90 put into our gearbox here. I already drained out the gearbox before I even started this work. I really couldn't show you, but we're just putting in the oil now. It's going to take about half of the bottle. And we're putting her back. After this, we're going to start sanding everything, get rid of all these crappy non-fills, because right here, this weld, we are going to smooth it out, smooth some welds out. A lot of them are good, honestly, but just kind of dull it down for a good paint job, sand her down. Now it's time to start sanding down the bush hog. I'm using 80 grit sanding paper. Let's get to it. Now we just got back from washing our bush hog with the water hose, taking it outside, letting the sun dry it and everything. What we want to do is get all the old paint, the metal, the dirt, all the grime washed off. So now we're dealing with a pretty clean bush hog now. We're just laying up the stars, about to lay down some tape. We'll just do fast time on his weed. We're done. We're finally done. It's been over a week due for Memorial Day weekend. I'm so sorry, but I was not expecting for the paint job to take this long. But we got the beautiful red, white, and blue on the bush hog with the outskirt of pure red, because originally the bush hog was red, so we painted brand new. So we had a new change to it, which is a new feature for it, safety feature. I didn't want rocks to be flown out or anything. Now, as you see throughout this video, this whole paint job was pretty aggravating. I'm not gonna lie, getting all the corners, the strips just right, stars. Not all the stars are there, but y'all get the idea what this paint job is referencing to a beautiful American flag. Now, this whole project is dedicated to the men and women that serve this country, and I meant to have this out Monday for Memorial Day. I'm so sorry, but I appreciate the men and women that serve this country. Thank you so much, and this is me saying thank you from Jack of all trades. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.